fam. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Let's talk about DR today. I actually had no intention of trading today, and I actually only did some sim in the afternoon. Today was my first day back in the office after being out all last week with this cold, so I knew I'd be pretty busy, especially in the morning. So I really had no intention of trading. Um, but I did put at least one kind of screenshot in one of the chats about kind of where the trade should be. So let's talk about that, and I'll talk about some of the sim trades I did today. I'm leaving the arrows on. Normally I don't have arrows on because I really just want to talk about the process, but I want to kind of show you kind of the things I did today, which I know I shouldn't have done, but it actually helps to learn as well. All right, so let's talk about where DR was. DR actually confirmed high this morning off the ladder, right? So we got the ladder here. And remember, so when I look at DR ladder, I'm using that to track price. I'm also using that to track my orders, right? So once DR high confirmed, the next candle retraced down below IDR high. And so even though it was a red candle, I put my order, or I would have put my order here on IDR high. In this case, once it got picked up, this would have been a easy 10 points to move up to the upside here. All right, so that's what I put in the chat. And so I thought I was pretty much done for the day. All right, and then I ended up getting some questions about retirement setups, because you see what happens once price came up here and it actually retraced all the way back down, almost to IDR low, which to me is a solid sign of retirement setup. And so I was talking to somebody about it, and they were like, "Well, how do you know it's a retirement setup?" I said, "Well, it came down. It didn't, it didn't break below the DR low, right? Body didn't close below that, and so price started to retrace. And so that's to me, that's a prime opportunity to kind of get in some orders to the upside, and then, I have a pretty small stop loss just in case something doesn't go my way. And so by the time I actually decided to do this, I turned on the sim trader and all that things. I ended up getting in up here, right? So I'm way off. My normal entry would have been around this candle, right, or down at the bottom of the candle, or somewhere on this candle because of this big wick right here. So let's say 38.60 would have been my entry. I didn't actually get in until what is that, 38, like 65, 66, somewhere in here on this candle. Still was a 20-point move up once it closed out up here. But again, it was just my stop was down here, so it would have been an easy trade to take 20 points off of that. Okay, so that was the good news, right? And then again, I wasn't supposed to be trading, and I knew that, but I was just playing around. And so went to a meeting, came back and saw this move right here, which again, price came down below IDR high, which to me means I can place an order here somewhere at the IDR high line, and then wait for the pickup. But I had already missed that, and so the thing I did, which you should never do, right? Because I could have actually just said, okay, let me try to take a trade here on the DR high line, because this was only like a point or two difference. But I said, no, let me just jump in here because it worked over here. I jumped in late and had a good run. I'm expecting it to at least go back up to the high here. Again, that's what expectations do for you. That doesn't work out very well. Get a trade I should never have taken, and if I was really trading for real, I hopefully I would not have done that. But I knew I was playing around today, so it was kind of one of those things where it's like, if I have to get out your system now, right? So took the trade on this candle. It actually went up about 2 points, and then it just came back down, and it ended up getting stopped out on this candle. Getting 5-point stop, right? Stop loss, 5 points. So I'm up 20 here, down 5 here. So I'm still positive 15 points. If I'm just using the ones that I traded in the afternoon on the sim trades. All right, so then you notice I got another entry right here because price came down, just down below that IDR high again. And so I just do another order on here. Again, now I should know better because I don't like trading these red candles, because remember, price starts up here and then comes down here. And that's a pretty good opportunity for price to continue to go lower. especially you had another red candle right here, right? So I prefer green candles because I know they're moving up, right? So, but in this case, saw that price had just hit that IDR high, threw an order on there, um, got in here, and again, next candle went up a little bit, next candle died, and then finally got stopped out on this candle, right? So again, another 5 point loss, which I was okay with, because now I'm still net 10 positive. The last trade I took was actually only the only right one I actually took today, which was once this candle formed and kind of went down and formed the wick and then started coming back up. I put my order right here on the IDR high line, and again, it's a green candle, so price is moving up, so which is what I want. IDR high line, I guess picked up, and then price just comes up another easy 10 points. So I could just stopped here and got 20 points, but I did all this and got 20 points, right? So again, it's just how you like to trade and how risky you want to be on some of these things. Again, I know I was doing sim today, so I wasn't really trying to be too cautious, but at the same time, I know better than this, right? That's not the rules that I know I need to follow. But again, hopefully it just lets me know I can get it out of my system, and then when I'm back to trading real money, probably tomorrow, it'll work itself out. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So, a couple of interesting trades today. This retirement setup was classic, and hope somebody got to see that one and take some of that. And then here it was just trying to find the right entry, and then and following the rules of entry to actually get in, right? So like if I had gotten in over here, right, I would have been okay because my stop would have been down here and my take profit would have been up here, right? But because I didn't get in till up here, I already lost that trade, so it was a waste of time. So anyway, today was interesting. Hope everybody had a great day again. Hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you later.